Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
They're going to have a few games in a row here at home. This is a prime time opportunity for them to establish some rhythm and momentum going forward.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
That's what you like about Washington. Never in a rush, takes his time, gets the defender to react.
And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Butler. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
To the paint. Here's Morant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Power it home!
Oh, wow! Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Green. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Back to Morant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Moody misses. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, that's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3.
Shooting with great confidence, Butler fires immediately off the catch.
And the foul called on Draymond Green.
Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution for your Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis.
Pass to Washington. It's rebounded by Golden State. From 20 feet. Outside Moody. Left side Curry. Clock at 6. And the Warriors with another 3.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Moody. No points so far. Pass to Curry. Jackson-Davis a screen. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Morant off the drive. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Lots of room. Here's Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the wing, right side. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Marshall. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. For three. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 6. Down low. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 9 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the middle. Here's Marshall. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And it's Gafford driving in. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations. But if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Here's Peyton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Santos. Now here's Kuminga. Here's Santos. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kuminga. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Dallas ball.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Billups. Pass to Martin. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. The Warriors running again. Oh, how about Moody with the open court finish?
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Boy, I like seeing Dinwiddie get going from deep, guys. I mean, this is now a reliable shot in his arsenal.
Butler. Gafford grabs the miss.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors.
Here's Gafford. 6 points for him. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Butler on the take. Outside for Green. Outside Payton. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the right side. Pass to Gafford. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The shot by Butler, no good. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 11-3 run.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
So both teams changing it up here. So it's the Warriors now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Green. Back to Moody. And here's Butler. Launches a 3. Lively grabs the miss. And here's Dallas. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Martin. And it's all tied up. Martin's got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Post. There's the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Post. Misses the 3. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Billups. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Curry. Outside for Butler. 2 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to Lively. Chalk up 2 there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Curry. Now Butler. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Butler's got 10.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Moran will bring it up for the Mavs. 4-point game. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And one thing that Moran has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Green. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Morant. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Warriors lead by 5. Over to the wing. Back to Green. Pass to post. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Warriors making a switch here.
Number 10.
Mavericks trail by 5. Kicks it out to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Takes it inside. Butler goes on the run and finishes.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Oh, look at Green get his inside.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing them to do work scoring the ball.
Outside Morant. He takes it in. Blocked! And here is Green. He's guarded by Washington. The kick out, Curry. Second shot opportunity. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Mavericks with some changes. .124 left in the third. Payton, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Gafford. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Gafford grabs the miss. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Here's Billups. Still no points. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Warriors with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Payton. And he lays it up and in. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset. And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
The Warriors lead by 6. And here's Curry. 14 points for him. Jackson Davis. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Both free throws good from Gafford. And here's Curry for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Warriors lead by 6. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. And Kuminga throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Jackson outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jackson. Right wing. Left side Morant. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And that's good. Jackson for 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Morant. Going inside.
And no one whips off the screen like Morant. Just so difficult to stay with him.
Here's Butler. And Butler caps off the drive with a slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Kuminga pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's Curry for 3. On the wing, Curry. Butler surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're actually starting a new trend, which isn't ideal when it comes to turnovers. It's really becoming problematic.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Left side Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Right side Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Curry with it. Guarded by Morant. And stolen by Morant. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jimmy Butler. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode. You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Green. Back to Curry. Here's Moody. No good from 11 feet. Mavericks trailed by 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Irving. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. Fires for three. Irving, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Curry. And there's the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Post. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 9.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects from downtown.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a...
But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the... Watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been for the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe.